Hey loves, this is the third time that I've tried to record this message, so I know that this message is heavily important. So I have 5 cards here. There is a shift happening for the collective. I keep receiving 7 to 16 days specifically. The number 7 and the number 16 came specifically for days, and I was like, okay. And they just kept saying days, and I was like, all right, that's weird because 7 days is 1 week and 14 days is 2 weeks, so like why the 16? All right, so I already did pause and check the date. I was doing that the second time that I recorded this with you guys, and every time that I would pop out and come back on, it would freeze. So I find it very interesting that 7 days from today, I'm recording this March 9th, which is a Sunday. We just had daylight savings time. The time on my clock right now is 10:47. So that's like 111. So that number could be significant, okay? But a week from today would be March 16th. Weird, right? That I was getting 16. So you guys definitely could have a shift in 1 week. And the other really weird indicator of this time that I did pick up is that the full moon in Virgo is March 14th or 13th or something like that. So it's like the last day of that post moon phase would be March 16th. So it could very well happen the morning of St. Patrick's Day, which is that following Monday, March 17th. But it also could go to an extension of 16 days. So from March 16th to March 25th can be significant. And the bottom of the deck is the Tower, and that is Aries energy. So Aries season could be significant, and I do know that Aries season should start about like March 21st or March 22nd. Whatever day that is. I'm not going to pop out and see what day that is. But Aries energy is significant. You don't physically have to be an Aries to have this message resonate, but it definitely could. All right, so the first card that we have out is the 4 of Swords. So with this card, maybe you guys have been feeling more tired than normal, or Spirit has called you to go into another mini rest period. And instead of fighting it, maybe you guys got like confirmation. Maybe you guys have like a short-term illness, maybe like the stomach flu is what's coming through, because that's like a 24-hour bug, and maybe after you have the bug, you'll want to recover for like another day. You've possibly started to notice that some things have been stemming up. So it's not just maybe if you weren't taking the time out to rest and heal, Spirit had to form some sort of illness. But for those of you that didn't have to have the illness, you could have just been feeling more tired, and you're like, man, like I really just don't have the energy to get things done. And that's always kind of an indicator that something is going on. All right, and I feel like during this period of rest or rejuvenation, I don't feel that there's any like fears or anxieties coming to play here, because that can also signify with the 4 of Swords. I feel very much more this was like a very Spirit-induced like rest period. And I know we've had a lot of these, but for some reason there's something significant about you going into a rest period right now. Spirit said inner child could have also stemmed, so you could have been seeing things that resemble your inner child, or just miss being a child, or maybe something really hit you in the core. So maybe you had some emotional releasing in regards to inner child healing. However, I do feel like this is significant for some sort of releasing, and I feel like Spirit had to kind of orchestrate a way for you to have like an emotional release, just to like purge all of the energy out of your auric field, because you're going through a massive transformation. I know that we've all been picking up on the energy of things changing, transforming. Maybe you guys were getting little trickles of your abundance, and maybe for some of you guys who've been on the journey for a lot longer, you're like more than satisfied with what you've received so far. But like Spirit saying that the shift hasn't even fully hit yet. Like there's way more things in this new season that you haven't even shifted into yet. Everything that you've been receiving, all of the ideas, all of the unexpected money, abundance that was coming in for you was just a little extras that Spirit threw in there to get you to keep going, to hit this pivotal moment of change. So the Death card is symbolized by Scorpio energy, so that energy can be significant for you guys, but you're crossing the path. There is a real big reason why Spirit needed you in this rest period. Purple is very significant in this reading, so you could be having a lot of like crown chakra and third eye chakra activations right now, or something is going to shift. All right, this is like the mental shift that's happening, okay? But not only the mental shift. The next card out is the Ace of Pentacles. It's like all of your manifestations are coming to fruition here, okay? So for a lot of you, this could be brand new jobs, brand new opportunities. What I was also picking up, because after we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? And what Spirit was telling me with these cards is pentacles determine years. So the Ace depicts 1, and the Three of Pentacles would depict 3. So you guys could have been on a spiritual journey for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. Could be very significant. For a lot of you guys, it's going to look different, okay? So if you guys have been on the journey a little bit more towards that 1 year bracket, I feel like new job opportunities are going to be presented to you, because we do have the Three of Pentacles here, and then we also have the Seven of Cups. So it's like you're gonna have a lot of options in career choices that you're picking up on, and I feel this is more heavy for the 1 to 2 year bracket of the spiritual journey that you've been on. I feel like you guys have been manifesting new jobs, new careers, and things like that. For those of you, because the 3 is significant, so 333 can also be significant, or you could have been on a spiritual journey for your 3rd year. It's like literally all of your wishes and manifestations are coming to fruition. So if you've been asking for love, it's coming. If you've been asking for money, or to start your own business, or more spiritual enlightenment, more knowledge, more clients, more viewers, more followers, whatever that looks like to you, it's all coming in this season. Like the Ace of Pentacles is screaming like the entryway into this 10 of Pentacles season. Like there's no more stumbling, no more procrastination. It's like the season's here. You're going to be living in your 10 of Pentacles era. Now, for some of you guys, that's not going to resonate, just because you have more healing to do, and that's okay, because we're all on different paths on this journey. And I do feel like for a lot of you guys that are going to be shifting into these new jobs and stuff, you are going to be learning lessons about how these 3D jobs possibly aren't really fulfilling, but they are going to gain you the experience and knowledge and saving the money in order to be charging into your 10 of Pentacles season coming within the next year or two, whatever time frame that you're on, okay? So I keep getting the angel number 444 as well. So this is very divinely guided. You're very divinely supported right now, no matter what time bracket you're in. Your angels are with you. This is a very guided push, okay? You guys are in alignment, and that's why the shift is happening, okay? It just depends on like how much healing that you've done and how much, you know, into manifestation that you're truly believing, because a person that's been on a spiritual journey for 1 year is going to have different perceptions of manifestation and lessons on money and money mindsets than somebody that's been on the journey for 3 years. So, you know, not to say that anybody's growth isn't important, but everybody's growth is different. You know, we all learn and grow at different paces and at different times, okay? My nose is really itching, so this is just extra confirmation that this is like a very heavily divinely guided message. And I don't want you guys to get scared when you see the tower. This is just meaning that a shift is coming, okay? It could be really stormy unexpectedly where you're at. So this could be thunderstorms, windy energy, more rain than normal, anything like that, okay? And that's an indicator that some sort of change is coming. Squirrels can also be significant at confirmation. So you might want to look up the spiritual meaning of a squirrel. But if you don't have time, the spiritual meaning of a squirrel is, in fact, fast change is approaching. So thought I'd just update you guys on that. I love you guys so much, and good luck and congratulations.